Along the edge of the sea, people have always whispered about monsters that hunt in the dark.
Inside old museums and fishermen's taverns, one creature's face haunts the stories more than most. It has a long, blade-like snout, needle teeth, and skin the color of spoiled meat. Some call it the demon of the deep. Others simply call it the goblin shark.
To children, its face looks like a nightmare frozen behind glass.
Rows of narrow, nail-like teeth seem ready to grab anything that wanders too close. But behind this monstrous face lies a story of adaptation, not evil.
Tonight, we follow the goblin shark and discover how its jaws became one of the strangest weapons in the sea.
To understand it, we must leave the shallow shelf and descend down the edges of the continents. Down where the seafloor plunges into darkness, the goblin shark lives its quiet, hidden life. Most of what we know comes from rare specimens hauled up from the deep. Its body is soft and flabby, built not for speed in sunlight, but for drifting in the cold darkness. The long snout is not a blade for cutting. It is packed with sensors that feel the electric fields of hidden prey.
Tiny pores along its snout help it sense the weak pulses of muscles moving in the dark.
Its eyes are small, but in the deep sea, sound and electricity can matter more than sharp vision. At rest, its mouth looks almost reasonable, until the moment it moves. Inside, its jaws are built on rails of cartilage, ready to launch outward in a sudden strike.
Ligaments and joints act like elastic bands and hinges, storing energy that can be released in a flash. In less than the blink of an eye, those jaws can spring out, grab, and pull prey back into the mouth. It is a shark, but not one you'll ever meet at the surface on a sunny beach.
To find the goblin shark alive, we have to go where it lives, using machines that can survive the pressure.
Remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, carry our cameras into places no diver can safely go.
In the control room, pilots steer by joysticks and screens, watching the depth tick past hundreds of meters. Sunlight fades quickly, replaced by darkness and the occasional spark of bioluminescence. Below, the seafloor tilts downward into canyons and trenches, a staircase of rock, mud, and cold water. Here, on the deep slopes, life moves slowly, economical, patient, and quiet. Fishes, crustaceans, and small sharks haunt this twilight, each adapted to low-energy living.
We search the ridges and valleys for a shape unlike any other.
Even a gentle push of water can erase our view for minutes at a time.
When the dust settles, we finally see something pale and unreal, waiting ahead.
The goblin shark emerges from the dark, pink, unreal, almost ghost-like. It does not rush. It drifts, letting the deep currents do much of the work. Its snout scans the water ahead, feeling for the faint electric whispers of hidden prey. Up close, its skin looks loose, draped over a flexible frame built for slow ambush.
It is not beautiful in the usual sense, but it is perfectly crafted for its hidden niche.
This slope is its hunting ground, a place where small movements mean the difference between hunger and a meal. Prey here often waits motionless, trusting stillness as camouflage. The goblin shark comes in slowly, sending no shockwaves ahead to warn its target.
It holds position, letting sensors gather tiny hints of electric rhythm from the fish's beating muscles.
For now, its jaws remain tucked beneath its face, a weapon not yet revealed.
To understand how it strikes, we need to look beneath the skin. In most sharks, the jaws are fixed fairly close to the skull. In goblin sharks, special joints and stretchy ligaments hold the jaws back like a cocked spring. When triggered, the jaws shoot forward, extending far beyond the snout to grab prey. Thin, sharp teeth act like hooks, catching slippery fish and squid before they can twist away. Then the jaws snap back, dragging the struggling prey deep into the throat.
Compared to a typical shark, the goblin shark's jaw extension is extreme.
It can launch its jaws in just a fraction of a second, covering surprising distance in front of its face.
Now, return to that quiet shape on the slope and imagine the machinery hidden beneath its skin. What looks like a slow, drifting animal is coiled with potential energy. It can wait, conserving energy, letting the right moment come to it.
One small adjustment from the prey is all it needs.
The shark edges closer, lining everything up for one rapid lunge of its jaws.
Muscles tense, ligaments stretch, and the system primes itself.
In an instant, the jaws explode forward, turning a soft pink face into a spring-loaded trap. The prey has no time to react. It vanishes into the shark's retracting mouth.
A moment later, the goblin shark looks calm again, as if nothing extraordinary just happened.
It repeats this pattern again and again, taking small meals wherever it can find them. Down here, there are no coral reefs, no bright colors, only ghosts moving through cold darkness. Despite its frightening face, the goblin shark feeds mostly on modest prey: fish, squid, and crustaceans.
It is not the only hunter here, just one of many shapes competing for limited food.
In the deep, energy is precious. Sprinting wastes resources, but spring-loaded jaws are efficient. Ligaments store energy quietly, holding it until the moment of release.
Muscles pull, ligaments stretch, and then snap back, turning elastic tension into sudden motion.
Many deep-sea hunters ambush, but few use such a mechanical-looking system to catch their prey. In the lab, scientists measure exactly how far and how fast these jaws can move. Even in a preserved specimen, you can feel how smoothly the jaws slide along their tracks. High-speed cameras reveal what the human eye cannot catch in real time. At normal speed, the strike is a blur. Slow it down, and a hidden machine emerges. Detection, launch, capture, reset. Each hunt is a precise sequence built into its anatomy. On the surface, the ship floats in a calm dark, unaware of the quiet drama below. On the monitors, they watch the goblin shark's mechanical face again and again, frame by frame. Every line of data turns fear into understanding and horror into biomechanical wonder. The phrase spring-loaded jaws is not poetic. It is literally how this shark feeds.
Far from shore, in a floating lab, the goblin shark's reputation is being rewritten.
Down below, the shark's life goes on, unaware of the names and labels we give it.
It does not strike at everything, only when the opportunity and angle are right. Its snout and jaws work together,
The snout finds, the jaws capture. Chasing would waste energy. Patience is a better strategy here than speed.
Goblin sharks are thought to be solitary, meeting others, rarely in this open darkness.
Each one is a quiet hunter, following its own signals and rhythms.
In the food web, goblin sharks sit somewhere in the middle. Not invincible, but important.
Larger sharks, and even some whales, may see it as just another potential meal. By eating smaller creatures, it moves energy up the chain, keeping deep-sea ecosystems in balance.
Specimens in tanks may look eerie, but they are windows into a world we rarely see.
Genetic data tells us how goblin sharks are related to other sharks and how long this lineage has existed.
Their family line stretches back tens of millions of years, earning them the nickname, living fossils.
Their soft, loose skin is less about armor and more about conserving energy in the deep.
Unlike fast reef sharks with tight muscles and streamlined bodies, goblin sharks trade speed for stealth.
As day breaks above, the deep remains in slow, timeless night. Sometimes, goblin sharks do reach our world, on the ends of fishing lines or in deep nets. Many of the specimens we study were never meant to be caught at all.
As deep-sea fisheries expand, they may cross paths more often with animals like this.
Bycatch, unintended catches, can affect creatures we barely understand yet.
Deep trawling can sweep up many species at once, including goblin sharks.
More selective fishing methods can reduce this impact, sparing animals that grow slowly and reproduce rarely.
Down here, life is already difficult. Low food, high pressure, eternal night.
The last thing we see is its pink form dissolving into black water.
For every goblin shark we film, many more slip by unseen.
When you see the preserved head again, it feels different. Less like a demon, more like a clever design.
Now, the glass case and the deep-sea footage sit side by side, myth and reality joined.
Instead of warnings about monsters, the labels now talk about jaws, ligaments, and adaptation.
Its spring-loaded jaws are not evil. They are engineering shaped by millions of years of hunger and survival. We have turned terror into diagrams and fear into frame-by-frame sequences.
What once seemed monstrous becomes, in time, simply marvelous.
Our series of real monsters of the deep reveals a pattern. Behind every nightmare shape lies a survival strategy.
For the goblin shark, that strategy is a spring-loaded mouth at the end of a ghostly pink body.
At the surface, the world seems peaceful, lit by a rising sun.
Far below, in permanent night, goblin sharks glide unseen, jaws ready for their next silent strike. This has been the story of the goblin shark, spring-loaded jaws of the deep.
If deep-sea creatures fascinate you, please like this video. It tells us to keep going deeper. Tell us in the comments, which part of the goblin shark surprised you the most? Its jaws, its snout, or its ghostly body?
And subscribe to Ocean Depth Mysteries so you don't miss the next real monster hiding in the dark.
Choose another journey below to keep exploring the hidden animals of our blue planet.
What you've seen tonight are cinematic recreations, built from real specimens and real research.
No real animals were harmed in making this story. Our aim is to educate,
not to exploit.
Remember, most of Earth's space for life lies below surfaces like this one. If you missed our colossal squid episode, another legend turned real, watch it next.
Each story adds one more piece to the puzzle of how life survives in the deep.
Respect the creatures. Respect the science that reveals them. Respect the sea that shaped them.
In that respect, monsters become teachers, and fear turns into fascination.
You are watching Ocean Depth Mysteries, where we follow real monsters into real darkness.
Click on another story to keep traveling with us into the unseen parts of our world.
Above, the ocean looks calm. Below, jaws like these are always waiting. Somewhere, a goblin shark drifts along a slope, snout scanning, jaws ready.
Stay curious. Curiosity is how we turn fear of the unknown into understanding.
Stay respectful. These creatures owe us nothing, yet they have so much to teach us.
Stay with the ocean. Its stories do not end when our cameras switch off. From far away, it is just a dark patch on a dark screen.
But if you look closer, you'll remember the pink ghost with the spring-loaded jaws below.
The goblin shark will continue hunting in silence, whether we watch or not.
Our part is to watch, to learn, and to treat its world with care.
The deep keeps its secrets, sharing them only one glimpse at a time.
End of Episode 4, Goblin Shark Ilmyuk, Spring-Loaded Jaws.
As the sun rises over the horizon, a new day begins. As the sun rises over the horizon, the cycle of life in the ocean begins anew. And so we reach the dawn of a new day, concluding this journey.